Zemo's in that vibe. He has every reason to be. Guys, what's up, man? Happy Monday.
What's going on?
Hola.
Probably the second best dance scene in the MCU.
Not
in
second
the MCU,
best,
but in the Marvel movies. Yeah, Bully Maguire, bro.
Oh,
it's that move, bro. And I know for sure Keys is busting that move, man. Every time he goes clubbing.
Keys use that
every
move.
time. Shoot, I'll just be
But
out
yes.
busting it out.
Yeah, there's a reason we put that up, man. You know exactly why. News. It's confirmed, and we'll definitely talk about it a little later in the show with our news portion. But guys, it was a big week again. I'm starting to feel like Monday, like that once a week show for us, is just not enough. So much happens.
It's
A lot
not.
of news.
Yeah, but yeah, well, we are going to be adding another monthly show, which we're going to be talking about very soon. Comic.Dood, you know, we were talking about doing a haul show, and that's going to be taking place. So yes, that's going to happen once a month, open to the community. So you guys are all more than welcome. We're kicking it off with community members rather than just Kingpins, to give insight, man, on what people are picking up. Reason being. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's gonna be a good time. I'll show you guys very quickly what we decided on the name. Well, it was you guys who decided the name. Some people in the chat were voting for it, so it's Show Me Your Haul. And yeah, that's exactly it. As you can tell, we got a short box.
No short box.
No, I think it's a great idea, guys. Just because I want to know what people are collecting and why. So it's just a nice little insight to everyone's collections.
It is, man, and I think it's going to be a good time for those of you who have been riding with the Kingpins from the beginning, man. We actually used to do this every Monday where we would go through our weekly pickups, and then we kind of fell off of that, but we said, no, let's bring it back in its own way, and let's involve the people, man. So I think it's a good time. Anybody here in the chat, which we are going to go say hi to very shortly.
Yeah.
But guys, it's open to you too, man. Hit us up. You're more than welcome to come and show off your short box, long box, hey, whatever it is. Show us your haul.
Average size box, okay?
But yeah, man. So that's going to be a good time. That's going to be dropping. First episode is going to take place on Thursday. This Thursday. Comic.Dood, we said what? 9:30, right?
9:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern time. Yeah. Man,
And it's going to be live.
Live show.
That's rough for this old. That's rough for this old guy. 9:30.
Yo, man, don't even.
Face, are you gonna show off some books? Like, I know we won't see Face, but
it's a possibility. You'll have to tune in and find out.
oh, we might see Face. Bullshit. Oh yeah, I heard the side.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, but yeah, who knows, man? Anything could happen on those shows. But please, just show us your hauls, nothing else.
No
All right,
spoilers.
guys. So let's get into it. Let's say hi to the chat. The chat has been waiting, and we saw some predictions. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of pushed it on purpose. So that being said,
Wow.
Bleaker's here for gold, Michael.
Buddy.
Winner.
Oh man.
What is
That's
going
different.
on? Yo, Bleaker's killing it, man. Bleaker's killing it, but here he is. He took gold, so thank you, Bleaker, for being here. Huge supporter of the
In there
channel. We
before
love you.
Baker. That's impressive.
Yeah, man, he beat Baker, bro. Baker like camps out for this shit. Even Hero beat Baker. So
Damn.
yeah, there you go, man.
Paul.
Oh, you know what it was? Baker was getting some Popeyes before the show. So it took him a little longer to get home. That's all.
I could see that being the reason, but lo and behold, he's still here, man. In third. Michael Baker's here, guys. So we're okay. Everything's okay. Wesley's in the house. Wesley, man, I actually hit up Wesley because I saw he went to a Protest the Hero show. Now, for those of you who don't know, man, awesome band. I know some of you guys in this panel are definitely not into that, but yeah, man, Protest the Hero, awesome band. I haven't seen them in years, but man, you made me happy with that post. So there you have it. Miguel is in the house. Miguel, man, thank you so much for being here too. There's Tim. He's finally back on the
What's going
line.
on, Tim?
He's here live with us, man. 707.
see you, bro.
My guy.
He almost got it right, but then we're like, yo, let's push it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Yeah, you
We
see,
couldn't
like,
let them win.
Bleaker went 706, and then you got Wesley going 708. Hey, I think Wesley and Hero is the reason why we pushed it that extra minute.
Wow.
YouTube's divas, man. Yeah, actually, you know what, man?
He's not
We're
wrong.
not the only ones. I've seen some people.
We're
man.
just slackers.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen some people, man.
Procrastinator.
not gonna call him out because I totally understand. But there you go. Lefteros is in the house, man. How you doing, bro? If you guys haven't yet, go check him out on IG, man. Tons of info dropping there. Who else we got here, man? Oh, this guy right here, Mr. Comic.Dood. How do you do it, man?
Who invited this guy?
I'm doing good.
Guys, if BC sounds like shit, it's because he does. He actually is not feeling well.
But he looks great.
He's
Round
doing
of
okay.
Oh,
So
He's
pretty.
doing okay. I got that code 45 here for you guys. Yes, we actually had the creators on our channel. The book dropped last week. I actually still have my copies at my LCS that I got to go pick up. And I actually have to ship one to Ozzy. I don't know if Ozzy's here, but he was the winner of the giveaway that day. Now, if he doesn't hit me up his address, I might keep it. But I'm kidding, man. Ozzy, once I pick it up, I will hit you up. Who else we got here? Yo, Bricks is in the house. Bricks, bro. Fellow Vulture, man. I'm always happy to see him here. Dan Delatorre. Guys, if you didn't, go check out last Monday's show with Dan Delatorre, Hood Rat, and all the crew on Hood Rat's channel. Yo, some good info was dropped, man. I really enjoyed that. Who else we got here? Man, Pacino's in the house. Now the trouble is here. The trouble is here. We might get in big problems on this channel. We got Marvel in the house, man. I challenge you for all the hauls. So we brought up Pacino, who is our troublemaker. We have Marvel, another troublemaker. These guys are going to be making the premiere, right? This Thursday? Is that what I'm understanding?
yeah. We're gonna have them on this Thursday for the first haul show, and we'll show off our hauls and see what everybody's picked up in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys want to do it just the last 2 weeks, or since we're going to just be doing it once a month, we just whatever we picked up in between each monthly show?
So what we'll do is for the month. I think month is cool.
That's
It's
what
just
I
that
think.
I know
Yeah.
some of you actually collect heavily. I do myself
Long
too, so
hauls.
I'm guilty. But,
To the wall.
if you want, maybe you can trim your hauls, bro.
Go manscaping.
Yeah, there you go. Just give it a little trim. RP's in the house, man. RP, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, man. So it seems like that's it. I think we got everybody. If we didn't, guys, I apologize.
Word.
He's doing his thing, sick. But I think we got everyone. That being said,
Nailed it, man. Nailed it.
big week. Like I said, we're gonna talk news. We're gonna start off with some top 5 picks for new comic book day. I don't know if you guys have any in mind, so do let us know in the chat if you think otherwise. But yeah, man, here's our top 5 picks of this week for new comic book day. These are the books that are dropping this Wednesday. Look at these 5 doofuses. Man.
Before we start there, Hero just asked a good question.
Yeah.
For the haul show, is it going to be new books or back issues? I say both.
Bit of both.
Whatever you've picked up in the last month that you want to show off that you think is haul worthy,
Yeah.
show it off.
I'm gonna say maybe the best thing to do, like someone like myself, I'm gonna trim what I think is just not worthy of even being up there. I know it's fun
Yeah,
to
for
see
sure.
my hauls, but
Yeah.
It makes the general hall looks bigger, right?
yeah, but I know my new comic book day hauls are really big. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it's really what it is, man. So new books. If I got to do new books, and I go heavy on back bin issues, so I'm gonna just show some back bins. If there's some new books that like maybe some people didn't get, and I just feel like showing it off, I will.
Yeah, don't show off all your pickups. Just trim it down to a select, little
Yeah.
stack and go with
Guys,
that.
show whatever the hell you want. Just show us your hauls, bro. That's really what it comes down to.
Win
If you
money.
want new books, mix it up, man. Surprise us. Let's have a good time. That
Hold up,
being said-
real quick. Before we move on, we got to address something else in chat because a couple of people have mentioned it. So we're going to go ahead and address it. We'll go ahead and tell you what happened with Hyper. He went to the library one day and they fucking raised the gas prices in Canada. We
Yeah, that's really what happened.
Yeah,
I think he's still there. It's like
He's still
$6
there.
a gallon. He's stuck at the library. We're trying to get him home, but we're thinking about starting a GoFundMe. It's a little pricey to get.
No, be honest. Hyper could afford gas. He's on a library world tour. He's touring all libraries all across the world.
Hyper got all the gas money.
But no, Hyper's taking some time, man. That's really what's going on. Yeah, he'll pop in here and there. But to make it every week, it's just with his current schedule. Sometimes it doesn't fit. And it's okay, man. So whenever he's here, let's appreciate him. We'll try to keep him on longer and keep him hostage. But yeah, man. life
Keep
adjustment.
raising the gas prices, we all gonna be hostage.
Tape him to his chair, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Face ain't wrong with these gas prices. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if you guys are aware. I'm in Canada. Dude's in Canada. Keys is in Canada. Where I'm at in Quebec, it's $2.23 a liter. Forget gallons. I think if you convert this to gallons, you're looking at like
It's
what,
almost $7.
yeah, $8 a gallon over.
$7-8, yeah.
Seven
Yeah.
US. Seven US.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, man, that's what we're at, $2.23. So you got to time your weekly pickups and your back bin lives, man. You got to like
Right? You can only leave the fucking house once a week anymore.
Bro,
it's
honestly, though,
that or buy yourself a Vespa, man. I think that's where we're headed. I know everyone's going electric, but it's still $50,000 and in back order plus, right? So screw that. I'm just gonna get an electric bike.
Right?
So yeah.
or like a horse.
That being said, let's get into it. So yeah, we addressed Hyper. We're gonna go into new comic book day, top 5 picks of the week. There's quite some good stuff this week. I think some people missed out, man. So here we go. Let's go with pick number 5. Now, what if Miles Morales 4? This is at number 5. I know some people are specking on this, but I do know at the end of this issue, it's all leading to what we all expected with issue 5, bringing forth all of the Miles Morales that we got from 1 to 4, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be taking place in issue 5. Now, in here, obviously, Miles is God of Thunder, Thor. Now, you're also going to see some of his other, relatives portraying other characters from, Thor and Asgard and all of that. I don't know, man. If you're specking on this, by all means, but I'm putting it at issue 5 only because I think this is, going to build up to the next finale, and who knows, man. I'm curious as to why they went this route with Miles Morales. It's just it was from out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't see it as a spec. I completely agree with you, man.
Yeah.
I've just been reading. I quite enjoy it, just as a fun little read, as a comic lover. It's been great stories, different takes on them, and that's all it really is.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Keys, I don't know if you're on this series, but
Yo, what was the second issue, Wolverine? Yeah, no.
yes, it was. It was
Okay,
the second
so
issue.
I read the
Wow.
second. That's it. Up to the second. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's all right. I'm in no rush to read this shit stuff.
It's okay.
It'll still be on the shelves, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, for sure. I don't think this one gets picked up. Drac, yo, thank you for being here. Man, we have something cooking amongst some of the boys in the community. I'll let you guys... Actually, I won't say anything. We'll just save that for another time. But Lefteros, yeah, man, don't spotlight everything. You're telling me, man.
Sponsor your boy.
Hey, Marvel's got a good question for the Hall Show, man. Does Hero owning a store count as a new pickup? Hey, I'm sure the guy has his own collection going, right? Like
He does, man. He's got quite the collection himself. I'd love to have Paul on sometime, just showcase some of his books. He's got some great books.
Yeah,
So,
so I'm gonna ask the question to Paul, Hero. So you sold Hyper Hulk 181. Does anyone here know if that was from the PC or was it just a store?
Oh,
that was. Yeah, I think he picked that up aside. He's got a couple more copies. So.
Oh man,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
crazy. But Rudy,
Yeah.
thank you for being here, Rudy. Damn, it's 2:11 where I am.
Yeah, it's about 210 where I'm at too.
Oh shit! I thought we were talking about the time for a second.
Nah, gas, bro, gas.
Yo, I can't believe that we consider 211 a liter, a bargain nowadays.
Nah.
I wouldn't even call it
Right?
a bargain.
Double O, in my area, it's a bargain, but double
Yeah,
O,
that's fair.
thank you for being here. Spine Ticks is in the house, yo, guys.
Woo!
Spine Ticks in the house. Sith doing his thing. I saw on Candy Swag and Sith doing some cards stuff, sports cards. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I was getting hooked onto that one. I'm scared that's a rabbit hole I fall down. So like I had to tune out at a certain point. Man, they were pulling out some good ones, but yeah, I'm trying to like avoid the card games.
Trying to resist, hey? Yeah, I hear you.
It's tough. But who else we got here, man? Yo, Empire is in the house. People are stepping in, guys. Thank you for coming and hang out with us. All right, so let's get to it. We said this was pick number 5, but we're going to number 4. Now, Grim 1, third print. I showed you guys the second print.
Not you did.
That one, due to allocation, a lot of people missed it, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
second print, not many people got. Now this series is starting to get spoken about a lot more. The eyes are on it. Third print, I think, if you see one, pick one up. I don't think it's a bad play, man. It's a issue 1, third print. I don't know what the print order is on this exactly, but man, the series is promising so far. We're one issue in. I won't go too crazy, but I would suggest picking it up. There's a lot of eyes on this one.
Can we go back for 1 second?
Sure.
Back to the other post.
This one?
Yeah, we missed Face.
Well, I mean,
Yo.
no worries on it. It's, you know what? Because I mean, like, it's a cool book and it's a good series. There's interesting new characters, and we've got a bunch of these different variant series going on. It's so hard to know if any of them and which ones will stick. So, it's hard to put this any higher on the list, but it is a fun read. So, I mean, you guys pretty much nailed it when you got it. So
there you go. But sorry about that, bro. I'm just fucking.
No, you're good.
Not Buckley's is doing its number. But yes, so Grimm 1, third print. I really think, this is definitely a series to hop on. And I think that so much that, guys, I think we all agree. Issue number 2 being pick number 3 for the week, simply because this cover right here is actually the FOC reveal cover. There's 4 covers available at cover price. So you've got the cover A, there's the cover B, which is the foil. There's a Frizen cover, and then you got this one here, which is the FOC. Now, obviously, there's I think there's ratios and stuff like that, but I just put up this cover because I really like it, man. I really like this cover. Keys, you want to say it? What's she looking? She's looking
thick, bro. She could smash my soul any day.
all day, every day. But yes, Jessica Harrow, man. Obviously, with issue 2, we got issue 1 antagonists. I expect to see more, characters within this issue drop. And yeah, man, I'm definitely picking these one up. I picked up one of each cover. I'm starting to think I should have gone more. I'm not lying.
I've been enjoying every one of FOC reveal variants. Doesn't matter the series, man. I find when it's an FOC reveal, it's just better than the main covers or the regular variants. Grimm issue 1 left us on a nice little ending there, and really entices the reader just to keep going, to keep at it. And I think it's going to be a great series.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I just want to put it out there. I'm always down for sports talks. I saw Spine Ticks talk NHL. I'm more than game. Keys, you picking up Grimm number 2?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed the first issue, I should say. Could it potentially just drop the ball? Yes, it can. I'm going to be that guy to say it. But so far, I like the direction. So I will continue reading this for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, Grimm, I mean, it started off. First issue was a banger. Just the opening to the issue, with the lyrics to "Don't Fear the Reaper" and whatnot, was a great way to start the issue. Like, it's off to a good start, like you said. Keys did mention there's a possibility that it could all go bad, in future issues, but I'm really hopeful for the series, man. Like, it looks dope. It's a cool concept. First issue is great.
Yeah.
Covers are awesome. What's not to like right now, except for the second and third print releases, man. Like, that's just, yeah.
Yep.
I think a lot of people are going to pick up that third now, though, since a lot of us missed out on that second. I think it's going to be heavily ordered, I think, personally.
Could be. Like I said, I don't know the final print run, but we'll definitely see. I just think that it's a great series to be picking up, man. So,
hell yeah.
I'm recommending issue 2. Now, pick number 2. Guys, Carnage number 2, second print. Now, I feel like not too many people are actually speaking about this run. It's actually really good. I gotta say, since the whole Venom Null stuff, this is up there, man. I'm really enjoying the read. Now, the reason why I'm saying the second print is because that guy that you're seeing right there, that is Detective Jonathan Shade. It's been very interesting on his behalf. I won't go into too much spoilers, but definitely get on the series, man. And if you see this one here, I think this is a pickup. That's his first cover, as far as I know. So I would say grab it. I think big things will happen with this character. I actually think the other character is a total swerve. So that's all I'm going to say. For those of you who are reading, I think you understand what I'm saying. And for those of you who are not reading,
read it.
Hop on. It's still early. We're still early. I think we're what, 4 issues in? Not even?
3. I think 3.
Oh, and since the news dropped about Spot, well, he's here. Yeah, he's here.
Oh,
pick it up, man. Pick it up. A spoiler alert. It's not even a spoiler, but pick it up.
I feel like that whole speech was directed right to me, man.
No.
no. I only say that because I haven't read this series yet. I'm a little behind, but I keep hearing great things about it. So it's one of these ones I'm gonna have to go back and pick up and give it a read. So
yeah,
I think I know what I'm doing this week.
Yeah, man.
BC, this is a great pick. Second print. I think it flew under people's radar. It flew under my damn radar. So you know what? You could be on something here. I think this is a great pick, man. Solid read.
Chef.
Yeah, 100%. I gotta agree. I think it's gonna go kind of under the radar. It's probably not, like the first issue would have been the one that where if people were gonna pick up the second prints, they probably would have went after it more so than anything. This issue with him being on the cover, like you said, BC, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I think the other character is gonna be a swerve. And he's going to be the one that's going to kind of make it out of the series. But you never know with Carnage. Could just fucking kill everybody. Who knows? But yeah, I like the character. And hopefully we'll get to see more of him in the future.
Yeah, man. No, I think they're writing him up to, very well. And hopefully to stick around. Marvel knows, man. Look at that. See? Randy on Carnage.
Yeah.
Killing it. But anyways, moving on. Pick number 1. We spoke about under the radar. Guys, I think if any book went completely under the radar, A Calculated Man number 1. Now, I think this was probably super underordered. Hulu, I think it was Aftershock, said that this was optioned now with Hulu, right? So that's pretty much what happened. And the announcement came out literally one day, if I'm not mistaken, right before FOC, the final order cutoff date. And yeah, man. So I think that this one was totally underordered. I don't know if anyone here was picking them up. I picked up a copy. I regret not going for multiple. That's all I'm gonna say. It's already optioned. I don't see anything wrong with picking this up. This was one of those books, like I said, that I think went under the radar. Did you guys grab it?
This actually went under the radar for me too, man. But after finding out that it was being optioned, I gave my shop a call and made sure to have them set aside one for me. Aside from it being optioned, it actually, the solicit sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And that cover's dope, so just for a cover buy, I'd pick it up.
And it's funny because when I was checking the preview of the art on the interior of the book, it really gave me like the vibe of, man, this could easily be a show 100%.
Yo, this flew right under my radar, man. I went on FOC like during a time where I took a little break from the comic scene. You know what I mean? Not a break, but like just chilled for a bit. And there's a few books that kind of passed me, and this is one of them. Hey, we'll see if I can scoop one up.
Yeah. Well, you see, Bricks listened to our boy right there. Take it away, bro.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate Bricks saying that, because now I'm a chew out dude. How the hell did you miss this? You were on the fucking FOC show when we said about this.
I know, man. I know, but sometimes
well.
I'm bad with my FOC list. So I talk about it, then I forget to send the list in, and then I'm like calling my shop up, like, "Hey, can you change your order still?" Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, it's got an interesting premise for the series. It reminds me of a TV show that they did back in the day. I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but it was a pretty good TV show at the time. Person of Interest, kind of a yeah. I think Jim Cavazzo or whatever was in it, something like that. There was this dude who was like, and he was real smart and used that to like kind of predict different crimes and shit like that. Kind of has a similar vibe, I guess, where this guy uses a lot of math and his intelligence to basically fight back against the mob. So, yeah, The Accountant's another good one that has a similar kind of a premise. So, you know, it should be a good series. It's short. It's only 3 issues. And again, like you mentioned, it's already optioned. So hopefully we'll see something come of it.
Yeah, well, guys, those are the picks for New Comic Book Day. Now, I just want to put this comment here up. Bro, whoever bans Pacino is a hero. I don't disagree, but I might have to shed some light. So as you guys are aware, we currently have a little something going on. We are on our drive to 500, right, subscribers, and we're almost there. So, guys, as much as we love picking on Pacino, but the man contributed as well to the giveaway. So we've got Swordmaster 1, Swordmaster 2. Yeah, BC is actually giving away a 9/8 slab that is somewhere in this room. I won't tell you guys which one exactly. I see you looking.
And we also have some contributions from Tim. He gave me a stack of books too that I have sitting here.
Yep.
That will be given away during our 500 sub giveaway.
Yeah, but you guys know exactly how the 250 subscriber giveaway went. It was wild.
It was.
We're planning on taking it to another level come 500. So we're getting there, guys. Spread the word, man. Tell people to subscribe. Let's get there, and let's take the channel to another level. That being said,
is there a lightsaber?
I just heard it, bro.
I didn't hear a lightsaber. I don't know if. I think I know he did. I think I know. I got it. I got it. But guys, man. That being said, next segment, man. We have news to talk about, right?
Let's do it.
Always.
KNN! Nowhere close to an actual news network.
Completely.
I love that every
Get
time.
your books. Get your paper ready.
Ah, shit.
There you go, man.
They're behind me right now.
Chef, we addressed it earlier. We'll say it again. Hyper's on a library world tour. That's where he's at. But no, he'll be back in and out as we go. BC, you're giving up that Spider-Verse. I didn't get a 9/8, guys. I actually have it here. I'll show you guys. I sent this shit fast track, and I spoke a big game. I don't know if you guys heard me on Spec podcast with Jake and Jesus. I had a great time, man. If you haven't heard it yet, go check it out. It was the BC just referred to it. Yeah, I think I did. I don't even know what I'm saying tonight.
He definitely did. He's a little sick, so a little under the weather.
I'm telling you, the Buckleys is taking over, bro. But yeah, man, I sent in Spider-Verse 6 fast track, and I was saying, man, it's gonna come back in 9/8. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna go buy myself a motorcycle or some shit. Not at all what's gonna happen. I think I could buy myself like a pack of lifesavers, and that's pretty much it. It came back in 9/4, a fucking 9/4. But hey,
no, I'm just kidding.
9/4 is still a $400 book. About yeah, I've seen sales at around 300 Canadian. Yeah, some shit like that. That's BC's fail right there. But I mean,
well, it could be worse. It could be a 9/2.
Yeah, true. Fair.
But with bad news comes great news. Darkhawk won, guys. Darkhawk won. Yeah. Man, we'll save it. We'll save it for the haul show. But yeah. So KNN, Kingpin News Network. For those of you who didn't. Yeah. What is it again? Can you tell me what it is? KNN.
KNN.
Did you do the voice?
KNN!
That was you, eh?
That was not me.
It's totally.
That was totally you.
It's totally you. Let's say hi to some people. There you go. Look. The wife is in the house. What's up, babe? My other wife is in the house. What's up, babe? Oh, Comic Street, man. Nice to see you here. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well. Hood Rat's in the house. Hood. You guys are going live a little later, right? So we'll obviously be tuning into that. I think it's at 9. I forget the time exchange on our end. But I think it's at like 9:30 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. But yeah, man. So
yeah,
like I was saying, there's freaking Louis.
Lou.
There you go. So guys, canon, we're dipping into news. There's been some big news that dropped within the week. So let's get right into it, man. You guys ready?
Oh yeah. Do it.
All right. Well, holy folly. Yes, man. Joker 2 is pretty much confirmed, man. So director Todd Phillips officially confirmed that a sequel to Warner Bros. Joker is moving forward. In a series of photos shared on Instagram, Phillips revealed not only the working title for the sequel to the original 2019 film Joker Folie à Deux. Guys, first off, let's just cut it off. Folie à Deux. Madness of Two, right? That's pretty much
That's what that means?
So, yeah. I don't know, because I really enjoyed the 2019 movie with Joaquin Phoenix, and I went with my wife, to be honest with you. She really enjoyed it even more than I did, I think, because when we left there, she was heavily talking about it. I think it's the first time outside Venom where she really liked the movie. Now, you know how I feel when she likes a movie. It usually means it's not that good. I'm kidding, somewhat. But now we're getting the sequel. Folie à Deux. What do you think we're getting as a 2? Do you think we're bringing in Madness of 2, meaning Harley Quinn? Will this tie into the Batman that we just dropped, right? That just came out. What possibilities and what routes would this go? Because so much is coming out of DC. I just want it to tie together, right?
I mean, I'm probably not the best guy to ask about any of this. But, yeah, you brought up a good point when you said Harley Quinn. I can see it going that way. I personally don't see it tying with the Batman movie we just saw, but that's just me. Again, I'm not very versed in the DC universe. But I can see Harley coming in. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. So, I'll give it a watch.
Keon's got that cap serum, man. Dan, thank you for clarifying. Okay, so not this Monday, next Monday, Hood Rat. My bad. But yes, moving on.
Shit, maybe it's duh. I was gonna say dude, but nah. Man, I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. Maybe they're doing the whole 3 Joker thing with just 3 different movies, and this is just like, not gonna be Harley. Oh my God.
Two-Face.
They have like another Joker story in here, and Joaquin Phoenix just a ruse. Because is he actually coming back? Like, is that solidified?
Yes.
Like
110%.
Like 110%.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe his
Even
actions
I know
inspire, I'm just thinking maybe his actions inspire some other Joker to rise. This way we get like a second version of a Joker in a different commentary on society. Different take than this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. I'm reaching grasping straws on this one, but you never know. I could, with studios now, I could see them rusing us in some crazy way.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking at reading into this title, which I think is a working title. I don't know if it's the actual title of the movie or it's just a working title, but I believe it's a working title. Regardless, a lot of people are looking into it, because it mentions, the 2 aspect, or I guess sort of the duality or whatever, and whether that could mean that maybe Harley's coming or whatever, and it's a possibility, for sure. They could definitely go that route. Anyone that thinks Batman's not crazy, well, you're wrong. He definitely is. So, it could pertain to him showing up in some form, whatever version it will be in, I guess, this corner of the DC universe. Yeah. Or it could just be some slick way of saying that we're getting Joker Part 2, It's really hard to say at this point because not much has been announced about what exactly they're going to do with this movie. Yeah. The only thing we know for sure is that, it probably won't be Margot Robbie's Harley, if it is Harley, or, any of the existing Batmans that show up, because
it needs to be.
You're not really attached.
I know, man. Hey, listen, wishful thinking, man. But who knows? Maybe they swerve us, right? That would be awesome, right?
It's possible.
I mean, it's DC though. Do they ever do that to us? They just let us down mostly.
We'll speak. We'll speak. Oh, man, you really hate DC, bro.
Wait. I'll see myself out.
No, stop. But we will talk more about that in just a bit because I actually think maybe DC might be taking a turn for its best. That's all.
I hope so, man. From what I've seen in the last couple of weeks, I hope so.
We'll get into it. But guys, moving on to the next little bit of news that dropped. The boys are back. Yeah, that's it. I thought I was going to get 4 middle fingers. Instead, I got 5. So hopefully we end up getting a season 5. But man, Amazon officially renewed The Boys for a 4th season on Prime. Amazon picked up The Boys for a 4th season just days after its season 3 premiere, which saw a 17% increase in viewership from its season 2 premiere. Now, side note, I don't know if you guys are aware about this, but from the season 1 premiere, which at the time, man, The Boys wasn't really so well known, but from season 1 premiere to now, it saw a 234% increase.
Oh shit!
230, just big numbers. Let's go.
Yeah. So
let's go.
Yeah, there you go. But man, I'll be honest, I haven't even started season 3. I'm seeing a ton of spoilers. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yeah. There's memes and tons of stuff dropping already, and I expected it because it's The Boys, man. You cannot not expect these things, man. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm slowly finishing season 2, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, so great news. It's back for season 4. I'm hearing a lot of people telling me season 3 is off to a phenomenal start. It's epic. Guys, are you on board? Are you watching? What's going on with you and The Boys?
I'm way behind, man. I got to do a lot of catching up, but I've heard nothing but great things and some funny things going on in the show. So I'm excited to catch up and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, so I got some other shows on the go right now. What's going on? Being Canadian, I am. Shoresy just dropped, so I kind of got to go back and watch some Letterkenny again so I could watch Shoresy. For those who don't know, we'll talk about it later. Funny shit. But man, I just rewatched season 2 finale, and I totally forgot how fucked up that was. Yeah. And so I heard season 3 is even more fucked up. So I'm ready. I'll probably start it once I'm caught up with Shoresy, or well, Letterkenny, then Shoresy. But it's there, and I cannot escape the spoilers like PC, man. It sucks, but
yeah, they're everywhere.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna hold Wesley to this because I don't fully disagree. Sorry, I'm gonna bring it back up, but I will only be able to confirm once I'm caught up. So let's get there. And yeah, man, it's wild, man. I know if I were to watch with my wife, she's not a big fan, but I think it's phenomenal, man. Season 1 was epic. Season 2 is great. I still got to finish it. But yeah, man. Face, you're on The Boys?
Yeah, for sure, man. It's been great since the first episode. And, I'm looking forward to what they're going to do the rest of this season and, next season now. But season 3 and season 4, these are pretty important seasons for a show like this because this is where it starts to kind of take on some of the bigger deviations that we'll see from the comics, because obviously they can't do storylines the exact same ways for any number of reasons. So this is where it'll kind of start to diverge, and it'll be interesting to see how receptive people are. Being that it was a smaller comic and everything, I think people are going to be a lot more open to whatever changes come about in the series. So
yeah, no, I don't disagree with you at all, man. But like I said, I can't speak on season 3. We'll get there. It's how many episodes in right now? It's what, 2, 3?
I think it's like 3. Yeah, 3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah, I'm finishing Stranger Things, then jumping on this. Obi-Wan has been pretty solid. Also, not so much Miss Marvel. Well, we're gonna end up speaking.
I got something to say on that once we get to it.
We will end up speaking Miss Marvel very soon, so do stick around. It's part of the news segment. So we'll move on to the next one. Now, that trailer rocks, bro, and that's totally a pun. Dad jokes are all around.
Take that joke.
Yo, the trailer for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's long-awaited DC movie gives fans a better look at what I'm not even going to get into the titular anti-hero as he goes head-to-head with the Justice Society of America. Now, all that to say, fuck the fancy words. Trailer rocked. It really did. It kicked some serious ass. It layeth the smack it down on everybody. Yes, it did. I liked it. I know, some people felt a certain way. I think, man, and we've said it, The Rock's taking this role very serious, man.
Is he just playing his damn self?
Well, I can't tell yet, right? Because you do feel like
Really?
he's bringing The Rock, right, into this character, and you kind of feel it within the trailer. But I have faith, man, and I think this is going to be a turning point. I really think this is a turning point for DC. I think it'll succeed. Great casting. What do you guys think of the trailer, Dr. Fate? Hey, dude, I think it looked great. That's my honest opinion.
This quite surprised me, honestly. You guys might gain a little more respect for me now, but I thought this was great. I couldn't really care for Black Adam, but we're getting, hopefully, eventually, the JSA. Yeah. And, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, that was sweet. So I'm excited to see where this goes, and hopefully maybe there's some spin-offs with them. Maybe we get, Justice Society. That'd be awesome. But I'm actually looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Man, I am more excited to see Dr. Fate than I am to see Black Adam.
Yeah.
See how they play it, especially with the success of like Doctor Strange and Marvel. I just want to see how they play this character. I'm like curious. I'm really curious their spin. But man, I can't help, like, there's some scenes, I swear they flash back to, ancient times, and I'm just getting Scorpion King vibes all over again. It's not good. It's not good, man. Like, yeah, his acting came at least, I don't know, 2 points ahead
from that.
From that point in time, but like, still, man, I don't know. I don't even really like Shazam, so I'm going in with stupid low expectations. Whatever happens.
Fair. I'm excited, though.
Well, by the look of the trailer, if you're not a fan of Shazam, you may be even more of a fan of this movie, because that would have been my only concern with the trailer, was that it really didn't show that there's any references to or allusions to Shazam at all, whether it was, the character Captain Marvel, Billy Batson, or the Wizard, being how he got his powers and everything like that. And that's, pretty big part of Black Adam's backstory. So I am interested to see how they play that out in the movies and how they tie them together.
Weren't they going to tie it in originally?
What's that?
Weren't they going to tie it in originally, like before the...
I thought so. Like, I'm pretty sure it's all tied into the DCEU with, name and everything like that. But it looks good though.
No, it does. But you mentioned something with Shazam and stuff like that. Now, there was rumors, at least from what I've seen, that, we might get a Superman appearance within the movie, maybe a post-credit. What do you think, man? If that were to happen, I'll be honest with you, I could see a book like DC Presents 49. It probably taking off at that point. Do you think it's a possibility?
I hope not.
Like,
really?
The character of Superman? Maybe.
No.
Or like,
I think they need to step away from Superman for a bit.
Will it be Henry Cavill? Or Cavill,
I would love to
say it. Nah,
I would love to.
I don't know.
All right. Face.
I could see like maybe an end credits scene or something like that. I don't know how likely it is, because I'm not sure. Yeah, if they're at 100% in stone on going that route with Superman and everything in DCU. I wouldn't even mind seeing Shazam in like an end credits or something like that, just to tie it together. But
yeah, man, I think that would be awesome. Love interest of Black Adam. Possibility. Do you think Isis makes an appearance?
Probably.
Yeah.
Almost. I think she's cast, wasn't she? So it's pretty guaranteed, right?
Yeah. So at that point, guys, just putting it out there, I think it would be 52 issue 3, and what was the other one? 52 issue 12, I believe.
12, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, issue 12. So if you want to spec on anything love interest related, definitely pick those two up. Hudat's in the house, man. Yo, Hudat, the last time he was on this channel was when the whole CGC news broke.
Hell
man.
yeah.
It was like Hudat, Bleaker took over the Kingpins channel. It was amazing. It was a
good impromptu show. That was great.
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. Guys, you want to hop on? Let's go. But good times, man. But Hudat, happy to see you here. So yeah, man, Black Adam. Let's see where this goes. I think the wrestling fan in me would totally mark out if Peacemaker shows up and you get a WrestleMania moment, The Rock versus John Cena.
Yeah, and he doesn't hit somebody with the fucking pupil's elbow though.
Oh man, no. I think they did something like that. It was the Scorpion King, right? Where he did the rock bottom or some shit.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Or was it fucking Walking Tall?
Oh,
Yeah, you remember that one?
It's been a minute. Yeah, I mean, I remember this.
Yeah.
It
Anyways.
could have been either one, because that could actually be effective.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I just hope his black hair kicks in by the end of the movie.
He's just gonna magically grow hair.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think you're gonna see that.
But yeah, man. All right, so moving on from Black Adam. Now, the first episode reviews of Miss Marvel are in, man. Now, review bombing, dude. I don't know if you guys saw this. Miss Marvel's pilot episode currently holds a 6.2 out of 10 rating on IMDb, with votes of 1 out of 10 accounting for nearly a quarter of all the reviews. Rotten Tomatoes currently has a 97% score, though. However, while some negative reviews take issue with the series' family-friendly tone compared to other MCU titles and the changes made to Kamala Khan's superpowers, others have been overly focused on the series' woke elements. Now, I know that the woke elements got spoken about, pretty often when it comes to anything that's been taking place with Phase 4, Eternals, and stuff like that. And I'm not going to deny it, nor am I going to agree. There are some moments where it's like, man, we could have done without that, but it's okay. However, I victim of review bombing, I think it's pretty shitty. When it comes to the actual show, it was decent. Is it kid friendly? 100%. Do I hate the origin? 110%. I don't like it at all, man. The actress she did a pretty good job.
No, she did a good job. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, but it's just I don't feel like I'm looking at Kamala Khan when I look at her. I don't see it. Someone pointed out, it was a video I was scrolling, and someone shared that when she reads the name, like on the necklace.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
When she goes to touch it, it's the symbol of Miss Marvel. The first letter in Arabic, the first letter, because you read from right to left, kind of makes the lightning, and it's that pronounces
kind of like holding it, like it's in the same kind of.
Yeah, and I had no idea. I totally never even knew that. But all this to say, I feel like her family stole the show in episode 1. I thought they were epic. They were hilarious, man. That culture, you really felt it. And you can see what it's like living within that. You know what I mean? For a teenage girl. So it's understandable, man. I see what they're doing, and it's catering to the young crowd. Am I interested? I mean, I'm going to keep watching because I'm looking for the bigger things that will tie into Miss Marvel down the line with MCU. But realistically, not really a character I've ever even cared about. The change on the powers. Now, you guys saw the end of the episode when, all the shit went down. I don't like the powers at the moment. I don't. It did. I know a lot of people compare it to Green Lantern. I kind of did the same. And I'm not going to deny it. It's just, it's different, and it's okay. You know what I mean? MCU doesn't really follow, copy paste everything from the comic books, but I think it's a decent start. Does it deserve a 10 on 10? No. I saw people giving 10 on 10s. Hell no. Does it deserve a 1 on 10? Hell no. Come on. It's good. I really like the whole Scott Pilgrim feel. Yeah, I thought that was cool. When they're riding the bike and all the shit's happening in the background.
The graffiti.
Yeah, the texts are fire. That text exchange, I was like, that's fucking cool.
It is, man. It's really cool. So I would say good start. Am I, oh my God, about this series? Absolutely not. I'll give the first episode a 7. You know what I mean? It's decent. But I still think when I look at this actress, I still don't feel like it's Kamala Khan. I feel like it's, I said it before. Kamala Khan is basically someone who fangirls over Captain Marvel. That's really what it is, right? I feel like this actress is, fangirling, like trying to portray Kamala Khan. Like you kind of feel like it's cosplay even of Kamala Khan rather than Miss Marvel. I don't know. It's just
because she's a big fan of the Avengers and stuff like that, right? So
no,
I don't know.
sure.
Maybe it's just because I'm the youngest guy of our group here, but I fucking loved it, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic. Like I said a couple weeks ago, they're trying to open the doors to different kinds of audiences, right? Different age groups. They've done stuff in this show that they haven't done in any of their other Marvel shows or movies with the animation styles right at the start, the graffiti moving around and all that.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. Yeah, at the end when her powers went off and the head's just rolling and rolling and rolling and gaining speed, like that's not realistic at all. It would roll a couple times maybe and then just drop. But I thought the venue they took, man, was just fantastic, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Cool.
Man, I think you guys stole the words out of my mouth here. The content of this show, like, man, representation, the commentary on certain traditional versus more modern views in certain societies, man. This and cultures. This nailed it. To be honest, like, you're gonna hate me for it. I think we needed something like this. I think
I agree.
People needed something like this for sure.
Yeah.
Me being not the biggest Kamala Khan fan, I'm pretty impartial, to say the least. I'm very impartial. I will continue watching it, just as BC said, especially for the bigger picture. I gotta root for the representation here, man. This is something that the youth needs. And you know what? Hey, I will take my rated R, more adult Marvel films and projects any day of the week. Man, I'm gonna let the kids have something. I don't give a shit. Let them have something.
Hey, you're spot on, because that, like you said, it's needed. It's gonna set up, future collectors and stuff like that. So I'm totally in agreement.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm more of a fan of the more adult oriented stuff, for obvious reasons. But I thought for what this was, it was pretty good. I mean, it's definitely aimed at a younger audience, but it's not real surprising. I mean, it's just comic books. I don't know if they're, where, but they're generally aimed at a younger audience.
Yeah.
We still watch cartoons and buy action figures.
Yes.
So, I mean, hey.
Hell yeah.
I think the review bombing because it's aimed at a younger target audience. I mean, maybe these people should probably look in the mirror and question some of their life choices. But if you just don't like it, okay, I get it. The powers changing, I'm not a huge fan of that. But I thought it was a fun show. It was hilarious.
It was.
Other than the powers changing, I didn't really have any issues with it at all. I'll continue to watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. I'm still gonna watch it. It's just a few things kind of like confused me, but yeah, man, totally hits on cultures. It targets the young crowd, and that's a good thing. See it in that way for the future of collecting and collectors. You're gonna need to flip your books to someone, right? One day,
right? Yeah, we got to get the younger audience involved.
But no. Jokes aside, man, decent first episode. Let's see where it goes.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, moving on. Thunderbolts are confirmed, man. Marvel Studios has reportedly tapped Jack. How do you say his name? Schreier, to direct the Thunderbolts film. Now, Thunderbolts does not yet have an official release window, although the movie was reported to be planned to begin filming next year. So, guys, we were all saying the same thing, right? At first, people were also looking at possible Dark Avengers, right? But Thunderbolts, man, I slept on that Hulk. I tried finding and buying it, but I put it on the back burner. Now it's gone. Right, first appearance of Thunderbolts. But all this to say, I'm happy as hell. This is going to be taking place in the MCU. You saw a lot of the characters currently within the MCU that even have been in the Thunderbolts within comics, right? Just giving you one out the gate, Winter Soldier, right? That's a possibility. But we'll speak about that. First, I want to ask you guys, what did you think of the news, and then we'll get into possibilities character-wise, man, and maybe even Spec. Let's see where this goes.
This actually doesn't surprise me. People have been specking on this and, making rumors about this for a year, 2 years now, I think.
Yeah.
So it was only a matter of time. And I was like, when I saw the news, I was like, oh, yeah, cool. But, it didn't shock me. So we'll see what happens. And like you, I missed the boat on Hulk 449 as well. Yeah. I've been looking at it for a while, and now it's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw this, I saw the news drop, man, I was just thinking to myself, like, I'm on a billion times. Okay.
Yes.
Whether it's gonna be like, I mean, we see these characters, whether they're like gray area villains, whatever, all with redemption arcs so far. You know what I mean? Bucky had his, Yelena had hers.
Yep.
Zemo made the comeback of a lifetime.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that immediately I was like, is this going to be like a Suicide Squad kind of lighthearted with the gray area character type kind of movie? Or I'm really curious to see the direction we're going to go here. Right. It's kind of a shame that you bring in these villains or villain-esque and then make it lighthearted. Kind of a shame, but it is what it is. But hey, I'm pumped for it. I didn't spec on Thunderbolts, nor do I have anything invested, so I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hulk 449 comic is a really great one to have in the collection and everything like that. But I don't think it's going to have a whole lot to do with the cast of the movie necessarily, because a lot of those characters you're not really going to see. Yeah, obviously, because they haven't really been developed yet. I don't think we're going to see them develop these characters for that movie. I think they're going to throw together a team out of the MCU characters, obviously, like Zemo and everything, like everybody else does. It just makes sense. That's the way to go. That's what people want to see. And there are iterations of the Thunderbolts that have similar teams, but I don't even think we're going to see necessarily any of those particular iterations exactly either. It'll just I think they're going to use what characters they have available, and it'll be their own team. So I'm it's about time that they finally made the fucking announcement. Because you guys said everybody knew it was coming, whether it was going to be Thunderbolts or Dark Avengers or whatever. It's been foreshadowed for a while now. So
Ozzy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, Face, you know what's funny? And I actually went back and found it. There was a time, guys, I'm sharing stories with the chat, everybody. We were on Newbie's channel.
Mm-hmm.
It was exactly about 9 months ago. I believe it was episode 60, somewhere around there. So yeah, Newbie, we're in the middle of the show now. We're wrapping up. It was his first time bringing back the Spec portion. You remember that, Face?
Yeah, okay.
It was you and I on the show, and out of nowhere, Newbie loses connection. So,
oh yeah, I do remember this.
I remember watching that. Yeah,
it's just me and Face, fucking radio silence. We don't know what's going on. So we improvised. We didn't put together no list. Neither, we don't ever really see what Newbie's bringing to the table. We just talk about it live with you guys. But here, we'll bring it up. Okay, here, it's funny. Actually, I don't know if I obviously can't share images or anything.
Right.
But one of the books that we were speccing. So guys, I apologize. I can't really share the cover. But it's actually Thunderbolts issue 128, and the reason being is because no, it's not AF-15 Hyper. It's Thunderbolts 128. Yelena actually joins the Thunderbolts in that issue. So it's a book that I've been coming across quite often at like $2. It's no longer $2. And that was improv.
I picked that up because of you, bro.
We did okay, and I also want to shout out Marvel, man, because Marvel too was on that back in the day. But all this to say, man, that is a major possibility. Something that we were saying even a while ago when we were first talking about Thunderbolts and the Thunderbolt news and possibilities. Now looking at the MCU where it stands, Zemo's a guaranteed. Yelena, we just spoke about. U.S. Agent, right? That's a possibility. Abomination. I think it was Chef who had said it as well in the chat. Winter Soldiers, who I mentioned. I don't. Did I mention Justin Hammer? I don't think so. No.
Nope.
Chef.
The Hammer.
Yeah. Ghost is a possibility. Ghost was in Ant-Man and Wasp. A lot of people tend to forget. Still exists in the MCU. Red Guardian, possibility.
Yeah.
Taskmaster. A lot of people shat on Taskmaster, but it's a possibility. Now, my biggest question and concern is Red Hulk. Very, very important here. William Hurt, who was playing Thunderbolt Ross, he unfortunately passed away. I believe he was like 45, right? Something like that. If they're gonna bring, and continue going with Thunderbolt Ross, would they bring back Sam Elliott? Remember when he played fucking Thunderbolt Ross in the OG? You're looking at an actor like that, but he's 77. I don't foresee Marvel bringing him back. So, do you think they would recast for Red Hulk? Would it happen? I don't know. I don't know, man. What's your take?
I have no idea. I really have no idea which way they're going to go with this. I've been wondering about it, man, and I'll be honest, I have no fucking clue what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They could just recast, or they may just try to avoid that completely.
There was another version too. What was his name? Robert Maverick or whatever.
Robert Maverick. I'm not sure.
I think that was his name. Yeah, so they could go that route.
Yeah, very true, very true. Now, Marvel, I scrolled over and you beat me to the punch. But yes, Dark Avengers 185, U.S. Agent joined, right? So definitely a book to be on the lookout for. If you come across it, pick it up. It might take off very soon if it hasn't already. Now, looking at characters who are not within the MCU at the moment, because I feel we might get a swerve, right? Yo, Uni's in the house. Uni, thanks for being here, bro. There's been a fuck ton of characters that have been in the Thunderbolts, right? I would think that given, looking at the possibilities of the characters that are currently within the MCU, would they throw us a curveball with a character like Jolt? That's a possibility, right? And if that's the case, Thunderbolts issue 1, that's from the 1997 series. That one's already, up there in price. Issue 4 as well is a key regarding Jolt, so it might be something to keep an eye out for. I know that the Jolt book is still a $15, $20 book, Canadian at most, and I still think it's decent if the possibility is, she makes an appearance. Otherwise, looking at the original roster, because Face brought up a good point. Everything you're looking at in the MCU, like that Hulk 449, Thunderbolts, it's not even who we've got right now in the MCU, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's great, comic-wise to have it as the first appearance, but Citizens V, there's Meteorite, there's Techno, there's Mach 1, Songbird, and Atlas.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
You think any of those even make an appearance in the MCU as Thunderbolts? Is there a possibility?
I don't think so.
Eventually, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Maybe
man.
down the road. But
It'd be a long time, but I don't think so. Just like you said, with the way they're going right now, the characters we already have in the MCU, why would they swerve like that and have to introduce a whole new roster? They already have the people in play. Go with that.
Yeah.
No, but Marvel's pretty good, and Kevin Feige are pretty good at adapting storylines for the MCU and everything. So I could see them going that route later, because they'll do a little bit of a different take on characters too, and you're already kind of getting a different take on Zemo in the MCU than you have in comics. So I could see them continuing the redemption route. Maybe they do this Thunderbolts thing, and he starts to get a taste for kind of liking being the good guy, and does take up the Citizen V identity eventually or something. You know what I mean? So who knows?
Yeah, I do kind of like this idea where Ross does die, and the whole name Thunderbolts in his honor. I think that would be cool.
I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, but Marvel brings up a great point, man. So Terrence Howard gets recasted, Don Cheadle as well.
Terrence Howard.
Oh, but that was in the early days.
No one flinched.
With Don Cheadle, my bad. But yeah, man. So,
but the MCU wasn't as big of a thing then either, like at all. So
yeah, well, dude, honestly, all I remember is like you're talking what, maybe 10. It's about 10 years now since Iron Man 2 came out, and I remember when there was the swap of War Machine. I was like, wait, what the fuck? But I feel like, you know, people are a little more attentive. I can tell you, I was not paying attention back in the day like I am now on these things. But yeah, man. So I hope to see Red Hulk, man. I think that would be awesome. But I don't know. I'm just trying to see what other characters who have not made it into the MCU just yet that they would throw in. So I don't know, man. I kind of feel like Jolt would be like a decent swerve. You know, she's like a young Asian character as well, and I think, you know, it would add to the team having someone younger. I don't know. I think it would be a cool character to throw into the mix. I don't know.
Bring back Terrence Howard and let him play Robert Maverick, just because everybody keeps bringing him up in chat. I would love to see him come back into the MCU.
Oh, hold up. Bricks is sending me news.
Nudes?
No, news.
No,
News.
it's what Marvel was saying earlier, that there's rumors right now that Lady Gaga is being cast as Harley Quinn in Joker 2, and that it may be a musical.
I'd rather kill myself than watch that fucking movie.
I told you, my wife likes the weirdest fucking movies, man.
If that's what it is, no thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, but man, so that's it, guys. Thunderbolts confirmed. I'm super pumped for it. Lots to look forward to in the MCU, man. So, guys, that was the news portion of today, man. There you have it. But I do want to remind you guys before we move on to the next segments. This Thursday, show me your hauls. Yeah, man. So, dude, 9:30 p.m. this Thursday. We're going to be having some people on, man. So it's going to be a great time showing off our hauls. I'm super pumped for that. But yeah, man. So up next, you guys already know what it is, right? Right? Yeah, there's a... He's tired, man. I can tell he's tired. But yeah, man. So we got Tradecentre now. I'm not too sure. I think we have 1 or 2 scenarios at most. Oh no, I think we have only 1. Interesting. Oh yeah. Sorry. Nothing. All right. So
Nothing.
I will share the trade with you, and it's pretty much based on what we were speaking about within the show today, right? So we shed some light on some news talk. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys right here. BC was actually putting this together as we were getting ready for showtime. So in this scenario, guys, I'm curious to see what you guys would do. You've got The Boys #1 in a CGC 9/8, 2 copies. No, you got 2 copies. Premiere issue of The Boys, first appearance of Butcher, Terror, Huey, and A-Train. And then you got Incredible Hulk 449 in a CGC 9/8, first appearance. Thunderbolts. What are you guys doing this? Because you're getting not 1, you're getting 2 copies of The Boys, man. And sadly, 2 copies of The Boys is now equivalent to 1/9/8 of Incredible Hulk 449, when literally just a few weeks ago, both these books were at the same price. That's all I'm saying.
This is a good trade, bro. This is a good trade scenario.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with The Boys. But hear me out. I don't need 2 copies at 9.8, so I would keep 1, sell the other off, and then, go towards some other keys. But just with the way the MCU is going right now, I don't think it's going to be that roster of Thunderbolts. Yes, I've been looking at it for a while, but just with how it's going and the price it's at right now, it's out of my league. So to get 2 9/8s of The Boys, I'd keep 1, sell 1, and then reinvest that money towards something else that's on my list. So I would have to go with that. And the way the show's going right now, too. Everybody's fucking loving it. So.
Wow, there you go. Jeez.
Yo, I just don't know. I just don't know. This is a hard one, man.
Really?
Here's the thing. I didn't know shit about the boys until the show dropped. And
For
I
sure.
watched that show, and I love the damn show. But I mean, to trade that for this Marvel, though, I'm not even a big Thunderbolts fan, but that Marvel and it's older and a 9.8, but only one slab. That's a hard one, man.
He's sweating, man. The poor guy.
All right, look. I believe in something called Ferda.
Okay.
You don't know? Ferda boys, bro. Saturdays are for the boys. The show is for the boys. The boys is for the boys. So I'm taking up the 2 copies of the boys, and I'm gonna give it 1 copy to one of my buddies who is not the biggest comic book fan but loves the boys. And I'll be like, bitch, here it is. Yeah. Here's your very first slab. I gotta go with the boys, man.
Uni, you're blessed.
Yo, what?
You can't
you're a little low, man. I'm having a tough time hearing you.
Damn, what about now?
No change.
Nothing?
Nothing. It sounds like you're whispering.
Use your diaphragm.
Sound like my father.
To the max.
There you go.
Nothing. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. But I'm taking the boys. Can you hear that?
We heard you.
Boys.
The boys.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take the boys too, because again, you get 2 copies, like you said. So if I keep one of them, I sell the other one, I'm already halfway to getting the Thunderbolts anyway, apparently. And if I just wait like 6 months after the show comes out, I'm probably the whole way to getting it. So Thunderbolts is gonna be on a really big high right now because of the news and everything like that. The boys, it will be with the start of the new season, but not as much because we are on season 3 now rather than like season 1. So spikes won't be as big at this point. So yeah, I think the boys probably hold its value a little better over the long run than the current value that the Thunderbolts is at.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I will say Marvel nailed it on the head because,
ironically,
he knows I'm on the hunt for some of these books like Mario Bros. I actually had my LCS reach out to me saying they have a crispy copy of Super Mario #1, so hopefully I'll go pick that one up. But yeah, man, it is true because the boys up until now, I will be honest, season 2 is taking me longer simply because I don't have time. Definitely not one of the shows I want to watch in front of my 2-year-old. He's repeating everything. And then BC, by the time he hits the couch, man, it's me versus the couch. Couch has been winning, bro, all 12 rounds. But yeah, man. So it's tough because Incredible Hulk 449 is a book I totally left on the back burner, like I said, and I passed on it. And here it is now. Even with it having come down, I was like, man, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up now. Never picked it up. Sat on the back burner, and now it's doubled in price. I've seen some sales as high as $1,000 Canadian for that 9.8, where the boys is at around 500, man. So it's nuts. I'm surprised because the boys has been seeing some great success since it's dropped to now. Like we said earlier in the news segment, season 2 to season 3 premiere saw a 17% increase, and then you go season 1 to season 3. 234% increase. So that's mad numbers. Clearly, there's a following for it. I would actually take both copies of the boys over Thunderbolts. Yep, I would take it over Incredible Hulk 449 all day, man. Definitely keep a copy for myself. And then I'd keep a copy for my 2-year-old so that when he's 18, he can watch the show and own it. Yeah, that's pretty much how I would do that, man. So that's it, man. That was Tradecentre.
I mean, you can give it to him now. It's in a slab.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I did have the free comic book, the Hero-gasm one.
Yeah,
maybe not give him that one.
That was lying around, and man, he came real close to picking that one up, man. Because he reads some comics. I set him aside comics. Now he doesn't really fully embrace them, but like. He knows characters, so I don't think we want him knowing exactly what those characters are. Just
Probably not.
Yeah, but all day, every day, I'm taking both copies of The Boys. Everyone in the chat brought up some great points. You guys did too, man. But that was it. That was Tradecentre, man. Today was a pretty fast show. It was good.
It was, yeah. Flew through it.
Good. I like that. It gives everybody enough time for pee-pee break, because then after you've got Team Nerd Herd going live, Pressable Defects going live. But before we let you guys go, and I feel weird letting you guys go this early. It's like I feel like we gotta bring more to the table. But rather than that, I just want to remind everybody, drive to 500, man. 500 subscribers. We got a shit ton of stuff to give away again. BC's giving away a 9/8 slab that stands right behind him. You heard it here.
I'm gonna pull some stuff together too.
Contributions, yeah, man. Pacino contributed. I just ironically had this in front of me, so thank you, Pacino. Tim's contributing, other people contributing. So good times ahead. And just a third reminder, since we went live, show me your hauls, man. I just like saying it. I think it's really what it's coming down to. Debuting Thursday night, 9:30. So guys, keep an eye out for that. I think that's gonna be a wild time. I think it sucks because I kind of showed off some of my stuff. Like Dark Hawk 1, man. I'm so proud. Look at that. It's minty.
One right there.
Yeah.
That is your book.
Could you imagine Dark Hawk hits the MCU, bro, and this book
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, man.
Can you imagine Dark Hawk? No, I can't do it. But guys, thank you. That's the show. Hit up Hyper. Let him know you miss him. We tell him, but he's busy. It is what it is. We love everybody. We love you guys for being here. Go check out Defects. Go check out Team Nerd Herd. And we hope to see you on Thursday. We'll be bringing back Royally Fucked, hopefully this Friday. BC's been getting destroyed at work. That's the real reason why I'm not able to hop on. But yeah, man. And that being said, guys, anything you want to say before we go?
Show me your balls. I mean, halls.
Show me your halls. Sick bastard. What a sick bastard.
Okay.